Hey everybody, it's Hannah with 4-Star Ninja Academy. I'm going to be demoing your speed competition for our Fina sectional on May 10th. I'll be demoing the 7U version and we'll be discussing the changes during the rules. Obstacle 1. Clear. Obstacle 2. Clear. Obstacle 3. Clear. This ring will not be here. Clear. Obstacle 5. Clear. Obstacle 7.
6.
6. There will be a tape line.
Hey everybody, Dusty here. I am going to go over the rules for your Fina Speed Sectionals course coming up on May 10th. So, general rule throughout the entire course, there will be no incidental contact with any posts, floor, or crash pads as you go through. Also, there will be no incidental with any mounting hardware on any of our upper body obstacles. So, if you contact any of those, that would be an instant fail. I will explain the changes as we go through each of these obstacles. And all point A's will turn into point B's for that next obstacle. So overshooting would result in a fail of that next obstacle. Alright, so starting off with obstacle 1, you got your wood platform here. You will be making your way through the blue PVC pipes to get to your point B. The weights are not in play, and the variations as we go up, I believe it is 11U, we will be spreading these out. They will remain on weights. Once we get to 13U, so 11U and Masters will just have a bigger gap. 13U, the weights will be replaced with casters, so those pipes will spin as you go through. So that gap will be a little bit larger. Making our way on to our point B. That becomes point A for our next obstacle. These obstacles will be lower the day of for our 7U, 9U, and they will gradually increase in height. Once we get to 11U, the rings will be coming out and will be replaced with cropons. You can top those cropons, you can grab on the bottoms, but remember, we are not grabbing onto those mounting hardware. So that'll be the changes here. Then you'll have your dismount, your point B. This will become point A for obstacle 3. Obstacle 3, for 7U and 9U friends, you will have this trapeze bar to go up to our blue straight bar, and another trapeze bar. We will have a crash pad here for you guys. And then your point B. And then what the changes will be is that those trapeze bars, once we get to 11U, the trapeze bars will be coming down, so it'll just be straight bar, over to our straight bar, and dismounting to the orange block. Alright, on to our next obstacle. As Hannah said in the video, this ring will not be here. This would be your point A. We have our tire platform, our BOSUs, any part of the trampoline, your black box. When it comes to the balance beam, you're only allowed to use the top of the wood here, where just the feet are considered part of the floor. So that would be a fail if you were using those feet. And then 7U will have a squishy step right in the middle, making our way to our point B. As we go up in age group, this tire is coming out. Your BOSUs will get separated out. This will be for 11U and Masters. Obviously that will be gone, because that will be gone for 9U. And then after we get done with Masters, this black box will be coming out. So you'll be using the BOSUs trampoline to get to the balance beam and finishing off on our point B. This becomes point A for our next obstacle. And again, these will be lowered down for our younger friends. They have trapeze. 7U will have, as Hannah demoed, you've got your orange block here, block there, but this one over here is going to be your point B. For 9U, this orange block will be coming out, so you will be dismounting over that orange block. And then as we get to 11U, we will be scooching our trapeze bars over. And then you will be going trapeze, trapeze. We will have a wing nut in here. From that wing nut, you will be dismounting out. This block will not be here. You will be dismounting out from the wing nut to your point B. Then that becomes point A for our next obstacle. Obstacle 6, you've got your wing nut. For 7U and 9U, we will have that ring. So you'll be going from the wing nut to the ring to the bar on the sliders. So we're grabbing that trapeze bar, making our way down to the gray block. And this will be our point B. Once we get to 11U, then this ring will be gone. You will be lashaying from the wing nut onto the trapeze bar, sliding down for your dismount. Onto obstacle 7. This will remain the same for all divisions. So you've got your point A, you've got your 2 squishies, your 4 quad steps, to make our way to the blue mat. This will be your point B. Then becomes point A for our final obstacle or ascension. We will be making our way up the rope. So the rule with the rope is once you jump up and your feet leave the ground, you have engaged and started that obstacle. If you fall back down, then that obstacle is a fail. So once you are up on that rope, you must continue to traverse. We will have tape lines and markers for our different age divisions. So as we get up into the higher age divisions, you will have to traverse higher across up that rope. Once you hit that tape line, that will stop your time. All right, everybody, 7U has a 1:30 time limit. The rest of you will tell you your time limit the day of the competition. Good luck.